The drama surrounding Nike's latest basketball campaign didn't just light up timelines, it exposed a brutal reality shift in women's basketball branding that some people still aren't ready to accept. When Nike dropped its New From Anywhere ad featuring Caitlin Clark alongside Travis Scott, Jason and Travis Kelce, and other mainstream stars, the message was unmistakable. This wasn't just another endorsement. This was Nike publicly declaring who they believe carries the future of basketball culture. And the fallout from that decision landed hardest on Aya Wilson. The contrast was impossible to ignore. While Clark's commercial rolled out with cinematic polish, celebrity firepower, and a Christmas Day spotlight designed for maximum impact, Wilson's signature shoe quietly sat on shelves months after launch. No viral moment. No cultural buzz. No rush to restock. Just silence. In the world of corporate marketing, silence speaks louder than any press release. Nike doesn't need to announce a breakup when the numbers already tell the story. Clark's campaign wasn't loud or forced. It was intentional. Nike traced her journey from driveway reps to global stardom with the same understated confidence they once used to build icons. The cameos weren't random either. Travis Scott brings cultural dominance. The Kelce brothers connect Clark to NFL superstardom. Michael Che adds mainstream entertainment credibility. This wasn't about basketball fans alone. This was about households, pop culture, and global recognition. Nike wasn't selling a player. They were selling inevitability. Meanwhile, Wilson watched all of this unfold while her own signature line failed to gain traction. Industry projections suggest Clark's upcoming 2026 signature shoe could generate over $100 million in sales. That number isn't hype. It's based on pre-release demand, merchandise sell-through, and Clark's proven ability to move audiences across sports. Wilson's shoe, by comparison, struggled to clear shelves despite heavy investment. For a company like Nike, that's not a minor miss. That's a strategic error they won't repeat. The reaction from Wilson told its own story. Subtle social media posts. Passive-aggressive reminders that she also has a shoe. Thinly veiled frustration about recognition. None of it landed the way she intended. Instead of sympathy, it reinforced the perception that she couldn't accept the shift happening right in front of her. Brands don't just evaluate resumes. They evaluate behavior. And Nike wants ambassadors who elevate narratives, not create friction around them. Behind the scenes, frustration had been building. Marketing teams reportedly grew weary of Wilson's constant commentary about media coverage and perceived slights. Corporations don't want athletes who turn every moment into a grievance. They want clarity, consistency, and authenticity. That's exactly what Clark offers. Her commercial included her former Iowa coach, a quiet nod to loyalty and roots. Nike understands that audiences respond to real stories, not manufactured drama. The timing of the campaign was surgical. Christmas Day. Maximum visibility. Families gathered. Sports fans locked in. Nike wanted Caitlin Clark to be unavoidable. That decision alone revealed where their confidence lies. This wasn't a test run. This was a full commitment. And it signals something even bigger ahead. With Clark coming off an injury-shortened season, anticipation is only growing. Nike is betting that the hunger to see her return will fuel an even larger cultural explosion in 2026. What makes this tension deeper is Wilson's long history of dismissing Clark's impact. Going back to college, Wilson argued that championships defined greatness, not individual brilliance. She leaned heavily on her South Carolina title as proof of superiority. But that argument collapses under scrutiny. Wilson's championship team was stacked with elite recruits and future pros. Clark's Iowa teams were built through development, not star collection. Clark carried under-the-radar players to back-to-back national title games and rewrote the sports record book while facing constant double teams. Clark didn't need a super team to change the game. She became the game. Her influence spilled into television ratings, ticket sales, and sponsorship interest at levels the women's game had never seen. Games featuring Clark shattered viewership norms. Arenas sold out wherever she played. Networks reshuffled schedules to accommodate her presence. That isn't hype. That's market gravity. Wilson struggled to reconcile that reality. As Clark entered the WNBA with unprecedented endorsement power, Wilson responded not by elevating her own brand, but by questioning Clark's worth. Posts about delayed recognition, Comments about experience mattering more than hype. Attempts to frame herself as equally valuable in the marketplace. None of it matched the evidence. When companies book Clark, they announce it. They promote it. They build campaigns around it. When Wilson appears, it happens quietly. That difference matters. The breaking point came when Clark's achievements reached beyond basketball entirely. Time magazine named her Athlete of the Year. Not for stats alone, but for cultural impact. For shifting attention. For bringing new audiences into the sport. Instead of celebrating the moment for women's basketball, Wilson responded with resentment, suggesting external factors were at play. That response didn't resonate with fans. It isolated her further. Even claims about matching Clark's speaking fees fell flat. Clark's appearances generate media coverage, social buzz, and measurable returns for companies. That's why brands line up. That's why Nike invests. Market value isn't declared. It's demonstrated. And Clark continues to demonstrate it at every turn. This is why Nike made its choice. Not because Wilson isn't talented. Not because she hasn't accomplished great things on the court. But because today's sports economy rewards connection, authenticity, and cultural reach. Clark brings all three without demanding them. Wilson tried to force relevance through comparison, and in doing so, revealed insecurity rather than confidence. Clark kept playing, kept building, kept winning people over without saying a word. And Nike noticed. The marketplace noticed. Fans noticed. Authenticity won. Again. Now the question shifts to you. Do you think Nike made the right move by going all in on Caitlin Clark? And did Aya Wilson hurt her own brand by responding the way she did? Drop your thoughts below. Hit like if this breakdown made the situation clearer. And subscribe so you don't miss what comes next. The business side of basketball is changing fast. And this story is far from over.